This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2-guard. And for the Celtics, the post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard with Brown playing small forward. You look at Boston. Break the higher seed. They start this series on their home court, but they cannot be overconfident.
No, the stage is set, my friend, and really it's going to all come down to how you perform between those lines.
So how do you keep the governor on overconfidence?
You got to focus on the task, and I was always taught you respect your opponent and understand that if they play their best, it's going to be a challenge for you. Don't allow them to get that kind of confidence.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Pass to White. Shot clock at 5. Drills the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now, here's Hart. Here's Brunson on target from 13 feet.
That's a tough distance to master, but Brunson making that mid-ranger look good.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with Joe Mazzulla. Now, we both had the same topic, Mikal Bridges, and the impact he can have on the game. Coach told me he's someone we've talked about for sure. You can't let him out-hustle us. That's when he does the most damage. We'll see if they can match Bridges' energy. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Pass to Brown. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And here's Tatum for 3. Can't hit that one. Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Some nice passing by New York here. Bridges kicks to Brunson. Off target with his 3. Boston is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's the screen, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Bridges outside. Hart kicks to Anunoby. Drills it from outside.
3 ball is what makes Anunoby such a threat on offense.
Pass to Tatum. Takes the 3. Knicks with the rebound.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
From downtown, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. 5th, Karl Anthony Towns.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
White up top. Brunson covering. Clock at 6 to stop the drought. And he's good on the 3 ball. He's got 6.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a play.
Towns in the corner. For Porzingis. And it's Towns missing.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
A fader. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. The Knicks leading by 4. Inside. Pass to Bridges.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Pritchard, he's checked. Celtics leading by 3. Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. We've got Miles McBride. He's out there with Precious Achiuwa. And it's Sims in at the 7. And there's the call on Precious Achiuwa. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pass to White, all alone. And he hits the jump shot. White's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Celtics.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need.
Brunson being aggressive.
And mixing it up down low. Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
Tatum on the wing. Outside, Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Porzingis has got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Goes up to the stripe, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Brunson just knows how to manufacture points. Right now, being assertive.
Pass to White. From past the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Brunson downhill. And the layup's good off the glass. Brunson's got 6 points in the quarter.
What a good burst from Brunson just to get by the initial defense.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Tatum with the screen on Brunson. The kick out to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Brunson with a clean look. Brunson for 3. Likes the look and drains it.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Tatum with the screen on Brunson. Tatum down low. Defended by McBride. Back to Tatum. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by New York. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Down low. Stolen by Tatum. Over McBride. And there are the Celtics with another basket. And an important part of every team's game. And we'll look at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
The tally on the offensive rebounds right now has been really impressive. They've just been in the right spot at the right time and getting those putbacks.
Celtics leading by 6. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Three-pointer. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 14.
Yeah, that's too good a look to get there from behind the arc.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 13. Well, 3. And it's White with the rebound. To the middle. Knocked away. Pass to Tatum. And here's Tatum for three. His fifth miss. Out 2 for 7 from the floor.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And Brunson gets it to go.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring him back.
White left side. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Achua. Knicks trail by 7. To the paint. Here's Sims. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And vision, such a key part of Brunson's game as the point.
To the left side wing. Outside White. Nice ball movement by Boston. 5 on the clock. Here's Cada. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Pass to Achua. Brunson with it. 15 points in the game. They set the screen. Cuts the three fly. Rebound Boston. This team has been cruising through these playoffs. Just one loss so far.
Yeah, they've ripped through the postseason thus far, arguably playing their best basketball of the season. That's what you want this time of year. They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Pass to Sims. Brunson with it. Muscling it in. Brunson.
Now it feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Outside Tatum. Puts up a 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Brunson. Good. Brunson. Gets through the contact.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Pass to Cada. Screened by Porzingis. A 3 ball. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Second is Jason Tatum.
He is having so much success from beyond the three-point line. Some guys just thrive on this kind of pressure.
Picked by Bridges. McBride. New York, no good that time either.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Left side Tatum. Off target from the wing.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. No, he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make him all, and you for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
Hart kicks to Bridges. Buries it from three-point range. Bridges has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. To the inside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
A guy with no quit in him. Brown stays on the attack and is well rewarded.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Knicks trail by 10. Anunoby outside. Back to McBride. Towns a screen on Tatum. Hart, no good. Boston shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Tatum with the screen on Bridges. Misses the three. New York's got cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Towns, the pass to Hart. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Beyond the arc. That's his 5th miss of the game. He has made 6 of his 11 shots. Bridges, no one around him. That 3 off the mark. Celtics leading by 8. Pass to Tatum. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Inside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And here is Tatum. He's guarded by Anunoby.
Name a move. Tatum's got it. A high IQ offensive play.
The Celtics shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And that one falls for Tatum. Payne, he's checked in for New York. That one is no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Anunoby, and they pick up 2. Anunoby's got 8 points.
Good work from the interior. Anunoby is a smart player, and he loves to capitalize down there.
1:58 left to play here in the second quarter. On the wing, Brown releases. And another miss by Boston.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Bridges a screen on Brown. And the shot will not go from Anunoby.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Pass to Pritchard. From deep. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Al Horford is checked in for Jason Tatum. And here are the Knicks now. Payne kicks to Hart. Payne with a screen for Hart. Here's Bridges. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
56 seconds left here in the second. There's a screen. Here's Pritchard. A 3-pointer off the mark. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Knicks. They trail by 7. Count that one.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Celtics shooting in the second quarter right around 48%. 30 seconds left to play in the first half. Launches it. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
Solid in the first. Fantastic here in the second. He was just waiting for the moment.
Payne looking around. Pass to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Anunoby passes to Towns. Fader on the way. Not enough on that one as it misses. And so it's the Boston Celtics in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And the three-point shot has been big for them. We'll return shortly.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the New York Knicks.
Man, it's tough to win on the road, Shaq, but they're not trailing by much. But the hostile environment is not helping them.
Whoever wins tonight has command of this series. I think it's going to come down to the end. Get your popcorn ready.
Oh, I got my popcorn ready, and I got my soda ready.
We got a lot of popcorn. You got to get ready for you, big fella.
Yeah, that's why I'm taking yours and Kenny's popcorn. Give it to me now.
Looking at how the Celtics... Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
We're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Boston leading by 8. White in at shooting guard with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. That's the Boston 5.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flank.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Anunoby. Back to Bridges. Over White. White with the defensive effort. Boston with the ball. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Fires the three. And Brown throws it down hard.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master.
Towns a screen on White. Bridges inside. White's there. They get it back. Basket counts. Bridges has got 5 points so far.
Well, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense. Makes the shot.
Pass to Tatum. Outside, White. The Celtics working the ball around now. Tatum with the screen on Brunson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Boston shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Both good from the line that time. Here's Brunson. He's got 19. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Rebounded by the Celtics.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Porzingis count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
Kristaps Porzingis, throughout his career, continues to look for good help. And when he is that, he's a force.
Hart kicks to Brunson. Going inside, and Brunson throws it down.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
There's the screen. And it's Brown missing.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Anunoby has the open look. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 11.
Really solid in the catch-and-shoot game. Anunoby always ready to fire.
Screen by Porzingis. Pass to White. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Hart's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here's Brunson. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. At the Hart. 5 to shoot. There's the triple. Rebound, Boston. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Takes it off the glass. Porzingis has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop down low at 7-3. Porzingis over the top.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Brunson, left side. Porzingis with the block.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career. He was a great shot blocker.
Boston making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. And the Knicks with possession here. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Brunson. Tatum on the wing. A three-pointer, no good.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Anunoby passes to Bridges. Shoots over White. Bridges misses.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Right side, Porzingis. Screen by Porzingis. To the middle. 4 on the clock. That shot missing. Towns with the defensive effort. And here we go. Here's Hart. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Celtics leading by 11. Pass to Tatum. Lots of room. It's rebounded by Towns.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leading the defense to scramble.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And the Celtics making a change here. Holiday's checked in. Celtics passing it around. Screen by Porzingis. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Towns finds Brunson. Good, and his assist goes to Towns. Brunson's got it back down to single digits for the Knicks.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Offensive rebound. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Driving inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New York.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
Al Horford, he's checked in for Porzingis. And the second free throw, good. Celtics leading by 7. Pass to Tatum to end the drought. Some solid defense from Hart.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 25.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Back to Brunson. The three-point answer provided by Brunson.
Solid response from Brunson. I love how competitive this guy is.
Outside Tatum. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hauser, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Brunson converts on the drive.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Pass to Tatum. Outside, Horford. And Holiday has it in the corner. And another basket for Boston.
Really nice balance, good base, solid rhythm. Holiday can be effective when he's got that kind of stuff from the mid-range going.
Clark kicks to Bridges. No good with the triple.
His shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Down low. Pass to Horford. To the paint. Here's Hauser. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Bridges left side. Rebound by the Celtics. At one point, they led by 16.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
There's Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Lets it go from deep. The Knicks pull it in. Hart's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Going to struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, they can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
On deep, Brunson. Al Horford with the rebound. Boston leading by 10. Horford with the screen on Brunson. Outside, Horford. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Take that! Oh, Tatum from the parking lot.
I mean, how do you guard that? Tatum's range is off the charts.
McBride passes to Bridges. Trying to end the drought. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Bridges really
substitution on the court.
Here's Ryan. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Boston on top, up by 10. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. They've got Precious Achiuwa, Jalen Brunson out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Accordi in at the 5, roaming the paint. To the right side. Porzingis, it's a 2. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. 6 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. And sends Jalen Brunson to the free throw line. That one on White. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics.
Well, if you're a basketball player, through your entire basketball life, you're going to hear coaches harp on you about free throws. It seems like Brunson has heard those messages loud and clear.
Now White. It's to Porzingis. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And the Celtics lead by 9.
Kristaps on the inside that time doing some damage.
Now McBride. Now Brunson. To McBride. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Brown. Pass to White. That one drops for him. And now an 11-point Celtic lead.
Well, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
White against Brunson. And here's Payne. Nifty move. And he lays it up and in.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the triple. 28 points for him.
I mean, he is bringing his game, guys. Another jumper from distance.
Brunson outside. A floater, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
How about JB? Jalen Brunson, since that free agent move in 2022, really raising the level of his play.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Sims is checked in, and Mikal Bridges subbed in for Payne. Pass to White. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Achiuwa. Achiuwa's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 13 feet away. And it's White with the rebound. White's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside, Porzingis. The Celtics working the ball around now. It's Brown on the wing. There's the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Celtics lead by 13.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Brunson kicks to Bridges. Back to Brunson. For 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
From outside, off the mark. Knicks trail by 13. Pass to Sims. Here's McBride. Tries again. And the rejection by Tatum.
And look at Tatum turning up the defensive intensity, outworking the shooter.
For the three. Good. Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's McBride. Light covering. And here's Brunson outside. New York, no good that time either.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Here's White. Pass to Tatum. To the inside. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. He's got 36.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Towns is checked in for New York. Josh Hart comes in for Achua. Towns, the pass to Hart. Now here's Brunson. Looking to end the run. It's good from long range. Brunson's got 8 points in the quarter.
As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translated.
Outside Tatum. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Celtics lead by 17.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Pass to Hart. Over in the corner, McBride. Hart with it. Guarded by Tatum. Brunson outside. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Now here's Tatum. Lets it go with a three. Rebounded by Hart.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Taken away. White with it. Brunson picks him up. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his third foul of the game. The Knicks making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in.
Checking in for the Knicks, number 8, Anunoby.
Screen by Porzingis. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half. This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
And here's Tatum for three. It's rebounded by New York.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Anunoby. Here's Brunson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Brunson using that tremendous footwork to keep the defense guessing.
He did just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Celtics leading by 14. Pass to White. And here's Tatum for three. Bangs home the trifecta. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter.
That gives him his second three of the half with 3 total for the game.
Anunoby outside. Some nice passing by New York here. And Brunson gets it to go.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Pass to White. Now Porzingis, defended by Towns. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has got 9 points now in just the second half. Now Hart. Here's Towns. Bridges passes to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up on the elbow. Good. That's another bucket.
And he's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring. Outside Tatum. Inside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And, you know, he hasn't been able to get to the line as much as he did in that first half. Credit the defense for making the adjustment.
And so Tatum nails them both.
And looking at Tatum's game, you know, he really doesn't have a weakness. He can give it to you in a variety of ways.
Hart with it. Now Brunson. That one off the back iron and out. White looking around. Pass to Porzingis. Tatum kicks to White. Over in the corner, Brown. Outside Tatum. Fires the 3. Knicks with the rebound. Bridges has got 6 rebounds in the game. Brunson right side. And here is Anunoby. To the middle. Trying to find White. Gets it to him. Pass to Brown. And White kicks to Tatum. The tray. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after.
Man, if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Going to be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for the Celtics.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And they open these conference finals with a forceful performance to take the early lead in the series.
Yeah, they talked about sending a message here in Game 1, and no doubt about it, they delivered that message loud and clear. It's obvious who has the upper hand going forward in this series.
Not a secret that Brunson can turn it on offensively, so the defense can't give him that much cushion.
Both teams will make substitutions. And both free throws good for Brunson. 44 seconds left in the game. Right wing. Horford the pass to Cornette. Clock at 4. The 3. Nailed from three-point land. And the Celtics lead by 19.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so